Hey, welcome back. We're the Kanpai Guys. I'm Alex.
And I'm David. Welcome to the Devil of Fire. Welcome to Spicy World.
This time the spice comes from South Korea.
Not North Korea.
I don't think so.
I think we're okay then.
Yeah.
The spiciest ramen in the world.
Yeah, it says that too.
But we just ate Peyangu Goku Gekikara Yakisoba on a recent video, so I'm dubious. This is the spiciest ramen in the world. Because that tastes like literal death.
I kind of have my doubts. Like, for the Peyangu and Gekikara final, I could take only one bite of that and I was done. Can this really be that worse?
I can't imagine what could be worse than that, to be honest.
Jesus wept.
An actual heart attack. This one is also a soup ramen.
Okay.
Dry Gekikara ramen scares me more than soup ramen,
Yeah, me too.
to be honest.
Yeah.
Because it's like caked into the noodle.
Yeah, it like sticks to it.
Yeah.
You can't really bring it out.
However, this company also does have a dryless one as well. A dry one.
Dry
as
one.
well. Due to logistics of cooking, we cannot make that one. Well, I guess we should check out the chips. We have a interesting idea how to use the chips.
Later. Before we get to that, have you tried anything from this company before?
I've not. I found the noodle in import store, but it's sold by Don Quixote and Village Vanguard.
Okay.
I found the nachos in Don Quixote. So both products have this like, kind of looks like a habanero, I think, with like a skull face on it.
Kind of looks like half like buff jack-o'-lantern and half habanero pepper.
It looks like a tattoo like the Hollywood community people would get, but
Oh, dude, what does my tattoo say? Sweet! What about mine? Dude, what does mine say? Sweet! What about mine? Dude!
horror community people would get in America.
Yeah, it kind of does have that vibe, doesn't it? Very evidently, it is covered in Korean writing, and the only Japanese on the packaging is just on a sticker that's like placed over a Korean ingredients list.
Sometimes those stickers annoy me because they sometimes put them on the back of like Thai food packaging and they just cover up all the English cooking instructions.
I've noticed that, yeah. There's one English word on here, only one. That word is air cushion.
It's quite airy.
Yeah.
Would you like to sleep on that?
I'll pass, but I'll give it a shot.
Just explodes and all this like Gekikara powder goes up your nose while you're sleeping.
It'll be quite the violent death.
Not the beast! Ah! Open my eyes! Eyes! Ah!
Be a good boy and eat your spice.
Right, well, I love nachos. I'm sure you do.
Yeah.
It smells very like beefy, like savoury.
And they look like Doritos. Definitely spicier than. Holy shit!
These are quite spicy. Wow.
Shit.
At first they tasted a little sweet, and then just explosion of chili.
Explosion is a good word. It wasn't like a slow onset, like some spicy foods are. It was more like. Like that.
Immediately, I don't think it's as bad as the Peyangu. It's not.
It's not, and it's It's tastier.
It has like other flavor. You can taste like garlic, some other spices. I have had under 18 curry chips. Under 18 curry is like a very crazy curry in Japan. I couldn't eat more than 2.
I feel like it's already like
Getting used to it.
maxed out. This level I can handle. I mean, it hurts, but I can handle it.
There's a little sweetness as well. I think if we had some like sour cream to dunk this in, it would make it more pleasurable.
Well, damn, they're incredibly spicy
Really spicy, yeah.
and really tasty. Hell yeah. Korea knows how to make
Spicy.
good spicy stuff.
Ramen.
Yeah. Just a side note regarding the Peyangu Gakikara final. I managed to have 1 bite. You managed to have 2. Afterwards, I went on YouTube and looked up the same product. There were like a lot of people who were able to eat the entire thing, like without any problem at all,
Yeah.
without flinching.
What's
up with that?
Crazy thing.
Ramen everywhere, but not enough to eat.
Just as the spice has kind of gone down from the chips, have to go back to spicy world.
I gotta say, for the chips,
The spicy world, sorry.
they did get really, really, really spicy. Eventually, it did kind of taper off. And when it did, like the aftertaste is pretty nice.
I'm kind of thinking the ramen might be spicier than the chips.
I have a feeling definitely will be.
Yeah, this was just 1 sachet of powder, so not like liquid death like Peyangu final.
It's much more mild. My first thought, it's pretty tasty. I'm trying to eat as much as I can at the beginning, while I still can.
The noodles don't super cling on to the soup, so I think if you want the full power, you gotta like drink the soup.
It still hasn't really hit me yet. Is this really the spiciest ramen in the world?
Try it. Just drink some of the soup. It's not as bad as Peyangu, but it's quite spicy.
It's not as bad.
I might go in for our topping suggestion. A few chips on the soup.
I'll throw a chip in there. Hell.
I'm just gonna crunch a few on top.
I'm gonna dip the chip in the soup.
Whoa.
Oh boy. It's like the devil's bathtub. It's weird, like, for me, the ramen, it's more, like, stinky.
Stinky.
Like, it stings. It doesn't burn.
It burns! Oh, it burns!
It stings. I'm still hanging in there. You added all of the spice?
All right.
I'm crying.
Dear. I can't tell what kind of chili they're using.
Was it on the package?
No.
Fuck you, dude. I'm gonna beat you.
Gonna finish it?
I gotta make a name for myself. God damn it, you beat me! Well, I consider that done.
Yeah. So, we both finished the bowl.
If we're comparing this and Peyangu Kakikara in terms of edibleness, is that a word?
Edibleness. That's, yeah, sounds like a word.
This wins. If we're comparing based on the extremity of it, Peyangu wins. So this is pretty spicy as well. Kanpai Guys.
I like the chips.
Me too.
They are pretty hardcore when you're eating them, but they have a really nice aftertaste. 8.
I'll give them a 7. If they were slightly less intense, like a few minutes in,
Yeah.
I'd give them like an 8 or a 9. Ramen, if we're going solely based on like the noodle quality, I'd give it like a 4. However, if we're going on the spice, probably like a 9.
Just for like all-roundness, I give them like a 5, I think.
My stomach really hurts.
Mine too, yeah.
I'm in pain right now. in my guts.
I'm like panic mode a little bit. We finished the spiciest ramen in the world. On the packaging, that's what it says.
Yeah.
I don't think it is, but it is up there. I recommend the chips. To be honest, like the ramen is just like a spice challenge thing. I don't think it's like daily food or anything. So
Well, hell no.
yeah, unless you're a crazy person. If you enjoyed the video, please give us a like. Please consider subscribing. Hit the bell notification icon. If you have any spicy stuff you'd like us to try, right now I'd say keep it to yourself, but we'll probably
Maybe in like
rethink
a
it.
week or so.
We'll rethink it. We'll reconsider it. Yeah. I think this requires a double horns.
Yeah.
See you next time. Until the next spicy
I'm turning my guts right now.
adventure.